Hello, everyone. Thank you. Steve, I'm going to put you silent. No harm. We're going to do some, I'm going to give you some later. Well, thank you very much for being here today. I'm going to show you how we do prospecting, how we do outbound marketing, and how we basically grow from having no leads to thousands of leads on a daily basis. Today, for the tools we're going to be showing you, you really need to have FindThatLead, at least paying one of the plans, or being part of a promotion with a third party. I also recommend you to talk with Scrabin, okay? I'm going to go FindThatLead on a very specific things like the Chrome extension, like the domain, the improvements that coming. The session is going to last around 1 hour. Make sure you understand the most important thing, that it's your business, okay? What is my most profitable business? Who am I? Whatever I do, I need to make sure that the promotions I do, I run them from the heart. And this is super important, okay? Nowadays with the COVID, people is receiving a lot of emails. Make sure when you speak to them, you are connected, okay? Make sure that you have something in common. Make sure that do not send emails to people who hasn't answered you or people who doesn't care about you. Make sure you're going to have a connection when they receive the email. Number one thing I always say, make sure your product is amazing. It's just like, make sure it's just like the best of the best. Number two, make sure your product benefits society. This is super important, okay? Benefit society, that the product is important, and then you're going to do whatever it takes to bring your product to the customer. That's it, guys. Bring your product to the customer because it's needed by society. Don't care, and this is about, like, read if you can the Simon Sinek, The Golden Circle. Learn about it because it's amazing. Why I'm doing this? Because a lot of things, sometimes I explain, like, this is prospecting or doing marketing. This is like planting seeds. I'm planting the seeds today. I'm getting the tomatoes in September. Okay, sometimes it's quicker, but expect no return until long time on any type of promotions. I was just talking to Steve, who is on the webinar, and he says, Gerard, I'm working mouth by ears type of thing. It's like, yeah, this is good, but this should only be an extra. We need to be super active and proactive on generating leads, okay? Let's say if we are in the real estate or doctors or whatever, nowadays there are amazing tools, and today I'm going to show you how Scrabin works. Oh, hello, Christian. Sorry, I haven't started, man. Thank you for being here. Christian's going to help me do things that it's FindThatLead. I'm going to be showing you how FindThatLead works, the Chrome extension, the domain, the search, the bulk, but also I'm going to be showing you how a Scrabin works. Scrabin is an automation tool. It's also made by FindThatLead. Let me put you where we are. My name is Gerard Compte. I'm the CEO of FindThatLead and Scrabin and a few other little tools that helps you to find new customers. Christian Vitalis is next to me, who is in here, and he's the CTO, co-founder, and also a good friend. He's been helping me to develop from day one. And the story was, one day I went to him, it's like, Christian, can you verify emails? And he's like, yes, fuck it, let's go. And this was like 6 years ago. And since there, we've been very good friends, but not just that, we've been building tools. Scrabin, FindThatLead has more than 140,000 users today. We're super happy where we're going. Now I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing my screen, and I'm going to be, if you have any questions, just throw it in here. Christian is going to help you. Christian, thank you very much again for being here. And I'm going to be sharing my screen and going step by step to everything that you need to do to use FindThatLead. Number one, FindThatLead, this is translated in many countries, but in this case, I'm going to go in English and .com in English. Here it goes. Okay, most important, I would say you have to have the Chrome extension. What's the Chrome extension for? It's going to help you to, while you are on the website or in LinkedIn, you can visit anyone's profile and see their emails. That's a Chrome extension. Please go and add. Please, everyone who's watching us, leave us an amazing review in here. And then what we're going to do is, let's say I want to go to Tesla, whatever company. I will just type in here, and we could do many things. We could check for the people on LinkedIn, or if I go to the domain before I call, I would just click in here. Just to let you know, just to understand you that we have more than 5 billion emails on our database that we search with FindThatLead. Basically, we're going to have millions. We're going to have a lot of results for every domain. And this is about FindThatLead. FindThatLead will make the magic while you are in the domains, any domain, when you are going on, just like I'm just testing on Apple and funny ones, but you could check to smaller versions. If you don't find that, sometimes happens, but mainly is that you're going to find some information. That's number one. That's the Chrome extension that will work. Number two things is you will, once the Chrome extension will work on your domain, but then if you click, it will bring you to the dashboard, and you're going to have, you can find the patterns, related domains, and you can even verify in here. And that's the magic that FindThatLead works, and that's verify the emails. Some emails that they are found, good example, like Penauto, the president, this is incorrect. This is something that we search in a forum or in a domain, but we match up and we see that these emails are usually taken out in just a few hours. We want to have you as many verified emails as always as possible. This is our job. Important, this is related domains. We are improving it on a daily basis. We're just about to add new technologies in here where we can basically, you will see sometimes the phone number, social information, the logo, and this is where we get most of the stuff. Let's go on LinkedIn. The same, Chrome extension works on any domain, but also on LinkedIn. If you want to run FindThatLead on a LinkedIn, basically, let's say I want to find the email from Bill Gates, my friend Bill Gates. Super simple, the same. Make sure you're on the page, make sure everything is loaded properly. You just click the Chrome extension and boom, it appears. Phone numbers, Bill Gates, domain, and you could even check here and it will bring you to the FindThatLead webpage on the dashboard, and you would see all the emails you could verify. In this time, this is a guess. That means that the email, we're not sure if it's correct, but based on patterns, this might exist. Okay, well, I don't think it's going to be Bill Gates Foundation, but it's a guess. Okay, that's important thing. And this is referring the Chrome extension that works on domain on LinkedIn. Okay, let's go to another part. And this is basically, imagine that you want to say, okay, I would like to run an automated tool, or I want to send emails. There are a few things that you can do with FindThatLead. Let's say, number one, we check the domain, we check the Chrome extension that works on domain and on LinkedIn. Wonderful. Let's say I want to find emails from FindThatLead. Okay, the same. This action will do very similar. You could get the phone number, you could get our emails. You basically verify anyone's email in here, and boom, that's it, guys. Number two, the same action could be done by file. Imagine that you have a list of domains. You will upload here a list, and it will do basically the same. You're going to be choosing between 5, 10, or 1 domains, and you can have it in line. Remember, 1 credit is 1 email given. Second thing is you could do a bulk. I'm going to show you this later, where we can do the lead search. Lead search is basically name, surname, and domain. And basically what you're going to get is the email plus verification. Social, this is something that we're developing. This is a tool that with a URL from LinkedIn, you're going to find a lot of information from that profiles. Verify, super simple. Imagine at FindThatLead.com, and it doesn't exist. But if I type Gerard.Compte at FindThatLead.com, it appears is correct. Sometimes, and I'm just saying, accept the processes. Before we saw that Bill Gates, it was Bill at Foundation. How was it? I'm just going to see. Bill Gates, Gates Foundation. Yeah, I think that's the domain. Gates Foundation. I'm going to copy here. And yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to put it until here, and I'm going to do search. This showing as a guest email. Again, guys, we cannot verify because this is basically based on patterns. Okay, we don't know if guests are correct or not. Doesn't matter how you verify it. Important thing: email sender. Email sender is when you have a correct email. Make sure all the emails that you upload to email sender are correct. Okay, make sure there is no bounce. If you just started a domain, make sure you warm up properly the domain. Don't send so many emails if the domain is not new. Okay, to connect accounts, it's very easy. You can have you can connect it with Outlook, with Office, Yandex, and even your custom connection with Google. Just follow up the steps, and it's going to be just a few steps before to enable, and that's it. You're going to be able to send from Gmail, from your G Suite plan. You can have 1, 2, 3 accounts. It depends on how many you need. Up to 10 or up to 20 if I'm not up to 10 if I'm not incorrect. And the beauty of this is when you send a call email, make sure to make it short. Don't send too long emails. I'm going to show you how we make short emails. Make sure the emails are short, they're specific. You have a relation, and that's why I was telling, make a connection with the person that you're sending the email to. This is super important. Okay, if you are real estate and you are in Texas, it's like Gerard, connect with them. Let's say in Barcelona today was sunny, and I'm sending an email to someone in Barcelona. Oh, Gerard, finally today was sunny. I hope you're safe for the COVID. I'd like to catch up with you this week. It's okay, 10 o'clock. Okay, just for you to understand, sending 500 emails, it will get you like 10 or 20 prospects. I'm telling you, people that say, oh, Gerard, I'm interested. You need to do it well. This is about sending emails, taking the action, making good subject lines, making good bodies, also making good signatures. Here is a lot of magic. It's I would say it's very cheap to send emails, but it could be very profitable. I mean, nothing else has higher return rate than emails. If you go to LinkedIn, I'm going to show you how to generate leads with LinkedIn. You have to pay another tool. You have to pay LinkedIn Sales Navigator. But with Prospector, I'm going to show you the next tool. It's super cheap to generate the leads. But the important in here is to treat everyone, all the data, as human beings. What I want to say, it's not just data. This is not just emails. This is people behind that. They're going to open your emails, respond, spend time, be respectful with them, and they will respect. And if your product is amazing, and if your product is like awesome, they're going to buy from you. Okay, let's go to the Prospector. Prospector is a tool that we're building for long time. Okay, and basically it's a lead generation tool. Okay, number one, I'm just going to say CEO, I would say Canada, just do Canada. I'm going to say Canada, I will say job title, CEO. Just bear in mind the Prospector is very much orientated on B2B, and that's it, really. We're not going to find a lot of plumbers or electricians. Also, the data has been renewing day by day. That means we might have some old data, but also new data. Just be patient. This tool is quick, and that's the magic of the Prospector. You can get a list of Canadian CEOs, super magic, super quick. Okay, in this case, I'm just going to generate lists because I want to see it. But you could check. You could check by size of the company, by keywords. And sometimes if it's less than 1,000, I recommend not to go too short, but just be a broad search. Oh, okay, in this case, I am just going to, you can generate it on the server or on your computer. I'm just going to click on my computer. And what's doing is we found the information we're going to do the permutation, 30 for every domain, and we're going to verify the email. All this automatically to save you thousands of hours. It will be impossible to do this list on the time that we're doing it. And I want you to care, and I want you to see the value that we see. And I'm going to download this list for you to understand what's going on. It's important in this case, just the domains that they're showing here is Prospector. The Prospector tool is going to help you to generate emails super fast, to see if you like. It's very good for testing markets. Let's say you're a real estate guy, and you want to test real estate, and you want to test any area. Prospector is your tool because it's quick. But if you want to investigate a bit closer, I'm going to show you to go to the Prospector. Is any question now, or if I've gone too fast, can you please guys, could you please guys tell me if I'm any questions that is coming in here? You can write it, you can talk. Happy, we're not so many guys today. Happy that you asked. Okay, Steve, thank you very much, guys. You are going too fast. Paul, I knew that. Okay, this is being recorded. Don't worry, guys. This is being recorded, and I know it's being too fast. We just sorry about that. And I just done half of it. We're going to the Scrabin now, and I know, Paul. The best thing is we have a lot of videos. This we're doing on a weekly basis, and we teach you different ways. The best thing is play with the tool, play with the Prospector, play with the emails, be interested. It's not any other better way to grow. We are 132,000. We never spend a dime on Facebook or Google Ads. And Paul, is there any specific question, or there is like too many questions to ask? I watch the video all the time. It works perfect to me. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Steve, man. Okay, I'm going to vote because I really like to, I like to show you a little bit. We are always connected for you. We always give you support. Send us an email or in the chat in the web. We're here to give you support to do outbound marketing. Okay, I'm going back to, I would say to the tool, and here it goes. Okay, imagine that we just did this list and it will take a few hours. I could export the CSV or send the emails directly from here. Just for you to understand, I made thousands and thousands of lists. And this is such amazing. CMOs, CFOs, anywhere, lawyers, anything that is kind of, and we have millions of data in here. Remember, I would say it's around 10% of correct emails on the Prospector, just for you to understand the average. But the good thing is you're going to get a lot of emails. A second trick that I'm going to show you today, and usually I don't show it, it's to come and say, I want only personal emails. What's it for? If you want to create ads or Facebook ads or create audiences, I would do, and I would just say the same. I would say CEO Canada Primary. Basically, these are emails that we've seen. We've seen these emails on other websites, and we have connected with the owner of the email. And basically, they are primary. Sometimes Gmails, Hotmail. We do not recommend to send those emails, but it could be amazing to create audiences. I'm just going to show you a sample in here. Yeah, on my computer. And here you see, these emails are, this is just amazing because you can generate the primary email. This could be very good for creating audiences. I'm just going to stop, and this goes very fast. Okay, I could send an email. One thing is, as it's not, we do not allow sending primary emails directly from FindThatLead to avoid spam. But also what you could do is you could export all the prospects, download them. If you want to verify the email and upload it to FindThatLead, that could be an option. We make it difficult, but it could be possible. I'm just going to show you how the list does look. And this is how the list looks. Surname, position, website, if possible, location, and emails that it's found. Sometimes we find more. We say 21% because it's web email and we don't want, but you could actually verify this list on the verification tool. And secondly, let's say, imagine that I want to verify this actual list, which is a very good example. Yeah, I just download the list and I'm going to export it again just for you to see it. Okay, this is super easy. And I'm going out the perspective. And what I'm asking you is, please, every time you have to send an email, make sure you verify it. Because if you have bounces, this is very bad for reputation for your domain. This is how easy, and I'm taking this and I'm just saying, yeah, please verify the email. I will just click start, and it's verifying the emails. Okay, in this case, I could just stop, or I could even send it directly to send the email. This is regarding, and I know it seems very difficult, but it's super simple. I'm just going to cancel this process. And this is super simple. The idea here is doing it all the time. I want to show you a second trick, and I think it's super important. Okay, let's imagine I want Scrabin. It's a completely different world, and it's basically a tool that helps you to automate LinkedIn. Okay, price is ridiculous, between $12 and $59, and what it does is LinkedIn. And imagine I want to get CEOs from Canada. CEO. I'm going to say, please make sure you use the search on LinkedIn properly because it's super powerful. You can use Sales Navigator, or you could use the search on LinkedIn without paying. Okay, let's say I want to say Canada. Okay, I just say apply. And it's going to show me 241,000 guys. I would just say second rate. It's going to go down the search. 1,400. LinkedIn only will show me 1,000 guys. Just remember that. If you use the Sales Navigator, there are a few other tricks. Let us know, and I'll send it to you. Okay, what's Scrabin? Okay, to download Scrabin, I'm just going to close a few windows and just this one as well. Scrabin. Just click here, get it now, Chrome extension. Please, please, please leave us an amazing review. And once you download the tool, I go to LinkedIn, I choose the profile people I want to search, and I click on the Chrome extension. Basically, what it's going to do is it's going to send a message. Even if it's first grade or second grade, it's going to keep the information. And this later, you can upload it to FindThatLead and send them an email. Let me show you how this magic works. Boom. Just want to stop because I think the message is something I wrote earlier. Yeah, okay. Let's say name, do you know FindThatLead or Scrabin? Yeah, it's an amazing message, very quick. Do not make it long. Remember, outbound, short. Make it amazing. And let's say I'm going to go here, and visit profiles is, you can visit profiles and it's going to send the message and you will get the email, and also send an invitation. I'm sending an invitation. Oh, let me move my head from here. I am now sending an invitation. I'm visiting them and I'm keeping the information. It's just, or it's kind of magic. And if you can see here, but you can do 500 a day, and it's just pure magic, seriously. Remember, okay, what we're doing here is, this will run for a few hours and you will do 500 visits. Let me stop in here. This is the number one, and this is visit profiles. What about if I want to say scam profiles? This is a completely different tool, because what it basically does, it will only gathers the information, 1,500 a day, but you will not visit the profiles. You will send any message or anything. But this is good because you can get so many more people, and if you put them on FindThatLead, you will find the email. It's like, what? How do you find the email with FindThatLead? Okay, I'm going to stop here well, no, I'm letting it run. Yeah, that's fun. They don't even see that you have visited their profile. Okay, all the information goes. There are a few other options in here. Script profile. Usually say script profile out of my network. Yes or no, it depends. You can do auto endorsement. In this case, it's not doing because it's visiting profiles or sending messages. Even you could send messages to first degree, guys. Please, everyone, if you have a friend and you want to recommend the tool, here is for friend, and you make some money. And second thing, your records. Okay, my records. Basically, everything that I search, it's in here. And this is magic because I'm just going to show you how to open the file. I go Chrome. I will say open spreadsheet. I will just say, okay, while this is opening. And just I make it quick. And this is that's the spreadsheet from everyone that I have on LinkedIn, just for you to understand how easy it is to get this information. And this is magic. Seriously, these guys, you've got the phone number, you have the primary email. Remember, it's primary email. My recommendation is not to send to primary emails, always to corporate. Okay, how we get the corporate email from these guys? Okay, super simple. We go to FindThatLead, bulk, lead search. I told you, I will tell you how to use it. Upload, first name, name, surname. Oh, company. Yeah, something's happening here. FindThatLead CEO. I think it's yeah, wrong file. Upload. I was uploading. That's the correct file. Now it's no. First name, last name, and company website. Start searching. What will happen with this? And just I want to make it quick for you that you don't have to see and wait 1 or 2 hours for the file, because we're doing actually tests, and that's how we will look the file. Okay, that file is taken from Scrabin, upload to FindThatLead, and it's basically what we will do is show you. We will have the primary email. This is the one, plus the FindThatLead email. Sometimes it's not correct or it's not found, but when we say it's correct, it's not going to give you any bounce. Sometimes I would say, that's why we say 99% of the times it doesn't. Okay, in this case, this is the way we do lead generation. Number 3, very important, is the email sender. Email sender, you could upload a file. It's super simple. This is like showing with the other tools. Let's say I want to do a new campaign, and I'm just going to say, I make sure all the emails are always confirmed, and I say avoid duplicates, and I'm going to go to next. And obviously, there's a blacklist, super powerful app. And the secret of the blacklist is upload people you don't want to contact, for example, customers, users, ex-girlfriends, and people who is already your users, okay? And the tool, how it works is basically it will automate a process. Remember, make sure the subject lines say something that you really want to open. Make sure the bodies are quick, 4 sentence maximum. Do not say your name on the first, like, hi, Gerard, it's my name. It's make it short. Let's say first name, can we talk tomorrow at 10? Like, first name, hi, Gerard. It was, congratulations for the amazing job you are doing at headline as as a headline on or at whatever company. Finally, it was sunny today in locality. Who I need to speak, something very short. You can develop this, guys. This is just a test. Can we talk tomorrow at 10? Seriously, that's the best. Call of actions are always very important. Do not leave things kind of open. Make sure it's kind of like everything is seen. Go to the signature maker. This is that's magic, and what we want you is make a signature here, and this takes a few seconds, and add your data. Make sure you have your logo, make sure you have your call of action, your signature, your related domains, and this is important that you make sure your email should be strong, and a signature makes your email strong. Okay, let's say I want to send it right now. Okay, and start sending, and in here would tell me how much emails I can send, which email domain, and the scheduling. I'm obviously not going to send it now, but that will be, and I'm just like going to save it here. I would just say yes, keep it as a draft, and that will be another campaign. So much we learn. I know it's a lot of work to understand, but this is like a dictionary. You cannot learn all the words of the dictionary unless you practice. This is like learning a new language. This is like a sport. You really need to practice to understand. Okay, questions. This is amazing. Why do you choose second grade on LinkedIn? Why not third grade and first grade? Second grade will help you because sometimes the tool doesn't work. No, I don't want to say that. Sometimes it doesn't find, because third grade sometimes has less information. And let me tell you, the second grade always has names, surnames, domain. Third grade doesn't have it always. Some guys has hidden, and they hide the name and the surname. That's why it doesn't work so well. If it's, here you are, Christian. Thank you for the invitation. But my recommendation is, if it's, I do sometimes use third and second grade. It just depends. If there is not enough, choose it. But if you can avoid it, in that case, CEOs on Canada was super cute search, and it was like 210,000. And if I choose second grade, it came down to 1,400. That's it about that. Yeah, second degree works better. And which time I work perfect. Yes, please, guys. Today I have. We really want everyone to have. If you haven't, does everyone has Scrabin in here? Because I think it's super important. That's a question. Okay. Please, everyone, yes, good, Steve, thank you very much. Everyone, my recommendation is FindThatLead. It's amazing. With Scrabin, it's even better. Okay. When generating leads, yes. Also, the message that we put on should be very short. Do not get too long. Just make sure you bring them to do a call. I think nowadays doing a webinar or doing a call, it's super important. Okay, show them how real you are. Make sure your LinkedIn profile looks amazing. Make sure you have an amazing banner, some amazing keywords. There are a lot of recommendations. I'm working a little bit on, in the next few webinars, I'm going to show you two things. One is how we approach basically everyone. We talk to Neil Patel or Grant Cardone, Nathan Latka, Eric Sue, amazing people, and it's been thanks to Outbound Marketing, plus we interview. One of the things, one of the shows I'm going to be talking is how we speak to the most influential people in your market, number one. And number two is how we do webinars, how we approach them, how to everything, you know, and we really like to share everything. If you have any questions, please let me know, because I'm super happy. Please, if you're listening, make sure you share Find That Lead to your friends and family. Make sure it helps you, because we've been working very hard to help you to find the emails of your best future customers. And we're here to help you. It's Christian Vitales behind, it's myself, it's a team of 8 people working very hard to make sure everything looks flawless to the best. We are based in Barcelona, we are healthy, and we keep good. And Paul, how do CEOs of large companies handle thousands of the emails in the emails accounts are so public? Yeah, that's a good point. They're not public. The emails are not public. Basically, they are connections from LinkedIn. And well, I don't think, sometimes they answer, sometimes doesn't answer. I actually have a good example of last week. I sent an email to the CEO of Globo, and answer. Make sure the email is real. If not, they're not going to read it. And this is important, that you send the emails amazingly. And by sending thousands of emails, obviously, you're not going to get so much answer. Make sure you try to personalize as much as possible every email. I think it's an amazing question, Paul. Thank you very much. If anyone has any other question, now is the moment, and because we have another webinar coming out later, again in Spanish. And well, thank you very much for everyone being here. If you have any questions, please go to the Find That Lead, support@findthatlead.com. See the one I just submitted. Thank you. Please also check out, do an amazing review, and share with your friends and family. Thank you very much to everyone, and keep healthy, keep at home, and hopefully in the next few weeks we can travel again. Best of wishes. It's an amazing time to do outbound marketing, just to let you know. And thank you to everyone.